You have an English learner who hasn't spoken days, maybe weeks in. You're starting to wonder if something's wrong or maybe you're doing something wrong. The short answer is almost certainly not. What you're seeing is expected. It has a name, and once you understand it, you can stop worrying and provide support. Let me explain. It's called the silent period, and it's a natural stage where they're taking in language long before they can produce it. Think of a toddler learning to speak. They understand, do you want a cookie? Long before they can say it. Your student has a mind full of thoughts and knowledge that they just can't express in English yet. This stage can last a few weeks or even months, even longer for students who speak their home language at home and in the community, because they don't need English to survive their whole day yet. That's expected. Let's clear up what it usually isn't, because this is where students can get misread. It isn't defiance, it isn't them being shy, stubborn, or checked out, and it's not a sign that your classroom is failing them. Now, could it ever be something more like a learning disability? Rarely, but yes, so stay observant over time. Most of the time though, a quiet new English learner just has a brain that's working very hard, taking in sounds, meanings, and patterns all at once. The silence is part of the work. It's not a sign something's missing. So the urge to push a student to speak, to say something, anything, comes from a good place, but it usually backfires. Pressure raises anxiety, and anxiety is the enemy of language production. The student gets more guarded, not less. Oddly enough, the path to getting them to speak quickly is to stepping back, stop requiring them to speak, and let them feel comfortable enough so one day they'll want to. So what actually helps while you're waiting? Keep including them in everything. Including them in group work is how they learn. Even silently, they're taking in everything by listening and watching. Give them roles that don't require words, holding the materials, pointing to the answer, being the timer. Lean into those yes/no questions with gestures so they can take part with a nod or a point. Hang on to those picture cards so that way being silent never means being stuck. I go more into these strategies in my newcomer video. The big one for the silent period, when those first words do come, don't overcorrect. If they say, I go bathroom, just answer naturally, yes, you can go to the bathroom. That way they hear it correctly without feeling self-conscious, and they feel safe to keep taking that risk. So if your English learner student isn't speaking yet, you're not doing anything wrong, and neither are they. Keep them included, keep them comfortable, take the pressure off, and the words will come in their timeline. If your student is brand new to English and you want the full week plan, I've got a video exactly for that, and I'll put it here. If you have a student in the silent period now, tell me about them in the comments. I'd love to hear.